joke when you broke, man. Ain't nothing funny, I'm just trying to get my mind right before I get to this money. When the time's right, I be up on that paper chase. Let them haters hate because I know God will make a way. As long as I keep striving for perfection, I'ma get my blessing going in.
Yo, what's good? We got my man Shai Boogie in the building, Hot Mess Studios. You already know what it is. DJ Salt here, hotmessbeats.com. Exclusive interview, first interview to explain what's going on with this death of religion. Shai Boogie, what's happening, bro?
What up? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Everything is gravy. So basically, we want to get into this to end all speculation and to let people know, to reintroduce yourself, because, you know, you're already known, but it might be some people out there that don't know who you are. So to pop it off, who is Shai Boogie?
Man, Shai Boogie. Shai Boogie, first of all, we want to get one thing straightened out right now. Instead of trying to put everything that we got going on inside of a box, let's just decipher a few things right now. I am a Christian, but I do hip-hop music. I really don't like when people try to say, oh, you know, he do gospel rap. Like, you know, because my music, we'll get into that a little bit later, but, you know, my music is geared towards those who don't really know too much about God, who don't really know too much about that lifestyle. And what happens is that when you put Shai Boogie, a gospel artist, you get a lot of people that tend to, you know, shy away from listening to the music, actually giving it a fair shot before they actually get to hear it. But, you know, I was raised in the church, man. You know, private school from the 1st grade to the 10th grade, you know. Went to church every Sunday.
But you pretty much went the same, like, you probably had your deviating stages in your life as well, right?
Yeah, you know, for the simple fact, church wasn't appealing to me when I was a younger kid. You know, when I was younger, church wasn't what was cool. That wasn't what was promoted as being cool, you know. So I just ended up turning towards the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as most people do, teenagers do.
Money was definitely appealing. The women was definitely appealing, you know. The materialistic things was appealing to me, you know. So, yeah, you know, private school, church, good family, but I just, the streets was calling me.
No doubt. So, you got an album coming out. It's called Death of Religion.
Yes, sir. D.O.R.
D.O.R. Okay. So, when you say Death of Religion, but you're still a Christian man, can you explain to people what you're actually trying to get across with this album?
D.O.R. And I have had people question me about it. When I first started putting this project together, I was still in Virginia. And, you know, I started noticing some things the further I went on my walk and on my path. I started experiencing things from a different side. So I noticed that a lot of people in different churches, you know, it didn't matter what label they put on the church, what religion the church was, a lot of people that was younger, young adults all the way down to, you know, teenagers, excuse me, they, the religion part of it was more of what I noticed the adults pushing on the younger crowd.
Right.
You know, which is like rules. How does feeling like we was back in school. Or you can't wear, if you're a female, you can't wear dress pants. You can't wear pants and be in the pulpit. If you this, you can't do that. And I just want to decipher the fact that D.O.R., Death of Religion, is more geared towards your personal relationship with God. You know, it's not about if you Catholic, if you Muslim, if you Jewish. You know, it's your personal relationship with God.
Okay,
you know?
So in the Death of Religion, are you pretty much giving your life experiences as, you know, as being a person that have been through the woes of the world, or are you just telling people how they ought live?
Who am I to tell somebody how they ought or ought not live? As they say, ought. I ain't heard that in a long time. But it's more my personal journey mixed with a lot of other people's personal journeys that have been shared with me. You know, I don't like to do music if I don't know nothing about what I'm talking about. If I ain't living it, lived it, or know of it enough to be able to speak on it, you know, it's gonna come off as a dud. I can't I don't get down like that. Never did. Even when I was doing secular music, I was gonna talk about selling dope if I wasn't selling dope. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So, in your opinion, what do you think the state of hip hop is? I mean, because obviously you grew up listening to most of the, like you said, secular music. The dope,
I still do.
The dope music, the Benzes, the women, the money. I mean, that's pretty much basically what the subject is, unless you get into like a Cole and Kendrick Lamar. They're changing the platform. But so, where do you think the state of hip hop is right now?
I think the state of hip hop is in the same situation as our economy. It's doing bad, and that's just for the simple fact that everyone lost their creativeness. No one wants to be creative no more. Everybody sounds like the next man. Everybody music sound like this person's music. Everybody dressing the exact same. Everybody using the same slang. When we was growing up, this. When we was growing up, you could tell when you listen to somebody's music what part of the states they were from.
Yeah.
Where they was from.
Absolutely.
That bull said Joni, he from Pennsylvania. That bull said this. He from down south somewhere. Now everybody just sound like they all from the same place.
Now do you think that's a bad thing? Because I mean, it is a bad thing. Nobody's being creative, but do you think it's a bad thing for the hip hop nation that it's being more like universal and unified as a culture? Because honestly, when we grew up, there was always coastal beefs, and a lot of people didn't mess with other people's music because of the demographic of their homes. A lot of people down south didn't usually listen to East Coast music. East Coast people typically didn't listen to down south or West Coast.
Right.
So, I mean, what do you think about the unilateralism of the hip hop, of breaking down those cultural and coastal barriers?
Besides from the violence of what that did back then with music, it at least, we can't say that they never listened to it, because if when Pac dropped it, John, dissing Biggie, or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? I don't care where you was from, you listen to both of them songs. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You checked out both of the tracks just because you wanted to hear what this person said. So everybody was being exposed to it already. You know what I'm saying? And more now, less is just, what? We got a how can I, a unisex sound? Do that make sense? You know what I'm saying? It's all the same.
Well, it is, like I said, going back, you got the Coles and the Kendricks. They kind of, differentiating themselves from that sound that's going on that the general public is starting to be accustomed to. So where do you think you fit in with your sound, with this Death of Religion, your sound?
Honestly, I don't fit in nowhere. I stand out. And I'm not trying to put that in a term to, the people like, oh, that sounded a little egotistical. No, it didn't. I'm very confident in who I am as an artist, who God has called me to be as an artist, not only as an artist, but through my ministry, through my music, just from talking to people. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I fit in anywhere. And that's what I think is going to make the project that much more.
Okay, for sure. So basically you got the trap sound, the East Coast sound. When I say that, where is the sound coming to? Is it turn up, turn down?
A little bit of everything, man. You getting from alternative rock all the way up to a sound of trap music, I'm not gonna call it trap music, but a sound of trap music, so really being exposed the way that I was raised, going to private school where it was predominantly Caucasian people that I went to school with. But when I went to the crib, went back home, I was in, the more poverty-stricken areas, so it was like I was exposed to both sides of the world. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like that has a lot to do with how widespread my music is, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, I can relate to this crowd and I can relate to that crowd,
For sure. So I'm going to go ahead and bang out two questions with one, because I don't want to make it too long. We're already at 9 minutes. What can people expect from the album, and what demographics are you trying to hit?
people can expect an album that is going to bring them life. It's really what everybody has been looking for in music, but just haven't been able to find it. So we just been settling. They just been settling for what's out there already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my music is for everybody. You know, like I said before, it's more geared towards the ones that are still in the streets, the ones that can't see themselves living no other way. I'm going to put it to you like this. It's geared more towards the ones that was like me when I was younger and didn't see Christianity as something cool, or didn't see Christianity as something that you know, I don't know. It puts Christianity on a pedestal where it belongs.
Okay.
You know?
No doubt. I mean, that's cool. I mean, because, you know, it really ain't even out there like that. And there's a lot of violence and negativity.
Oh, yes, it is.
A lot of conspiracy that there's some higher-ups just giving people this money just to specifically have these negative images to inflict pain, violence, obsessive drug use, alcohol use, excessive sex, degrading women. You know, that's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's good to have a breath of fresh air and hopefully have, you know, not only the kids of this generation, but also the kids as parents to go ahead and want to listen to this type of music.
Yeah.
And not be corny.
Right. Yeah, that's the main thing, and not be corny, you know. I'll tell you what, my mom, when I was younger, you know, I've been doing music for a long time, and she had got me my first Christian hip-hop album. This guy's name was Da Minister, and it was spelled D-A, you know, Minister. And on the album cover, you had this 40-year-old man, you know, and the music was corny, you know, his style wasn't attracting my genre of lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? He was more like, I don't know. So, you know, basically what I'm trying to do is stay away from presenting my music as corny or as not interesting, you know.
You're not trying to be like the minister.
No.
40-year-old trying to, I understand. Yeah, because we've had
relatable. You know, I want to be relatable to the drug addicts. Why? Because I've been there. I want to be relatable to the dope dealers. Why? Because I've been there. You know, I want to be relatable to the ones that had sexual addictions. Why? Because I've been there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But also trying to get them out of there.
Pull them out of there, man, and let them know that it's definitely a new way of life out here that just feels so much better, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So, what can we expect from the future? You got any other projects? So, actually, yeah. So, what we gonna get from you after this Death of Religion? You gonna go on tour? You gonna do some music videos?
Well, I actually just met with Crystal last week for our first meeting. We getting ready to put together the promotional tour for the DOR project.
Word.
You know, DOR project, Hot Mess Productions.
The Dream Big Promotions.
Dream Big Promotions, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's in the works right now, and we hitting every church and venue we possibly can. You know, this it ain't a church thing. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody, man. Everybody need life, so we trying to hit as many different avenues as we possibly can. You know, but I'm with Hot Mess Productions under this project. I got another album that'll be coming out under Hot Mess Production as well as a mixtape. So y'all could definitely be looking forward to that. Here real soon. March 25th, is it April? No, March 25th, we're going to release the first single with the video. April 25th, we're going to release the second single with the video. And then in May 25th, we looking around May 25th as far as releasing the whole project. It's coming along well. You know, I haven't dealt with too many features on this project. Mm-hmm. You know, I will do that on my mixtape, though. So if I don't get at you to get on the album, just know I got plenty of spots for you on the mixtape. Because mixtapes, there's no rules. We can just go in.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, for me being behind the camera, but also being a part of this project, it's definitely been a new awakening to me, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm getting a little older, and you know, I can't just keep giving my beats to these rappers that's speaking death instead of life.
Yeah.
You know, because I got a guilty conscience. I can't just have this gift that God's given me and just have these fools just say anything over my beats. Like my beats,
poison.
It's poison. My beats are special. I spend a lot of time to perfect them, to make this craft something that it is. So, it's definitely been an honor to be a part of this project. I'm glad that God put us together
all day
to put this project out. And we've been consistently drilling at it week after week. And I really do think that people is gonna have a good feeling, and they're gonna enjoy this project. It's gonna be nice, and I appreciate you reaching out to me and letting me be a part of this.
All love, man. It was like when. It's funny because I've been trying to get this project together, but for some reason it always got delayed or slowed up, But it was like when God called me back here to Erie, Pennsylvania. Things just start flowing together, and I reached out to Salt, reached out to you, bro, and from the first day, you know what I'm saying, it was just on and popping. And for people keep trying to talk about I'm the reason you and Salt together right now doing what y'all doing, man, y'all need to cut that out, man. Y'all know nothing about the McKinley boys. We grew up together, So it goes beyond that, man. So it's all love, man, and to even be able to watch you grow spiritually as well, you know what I'm saying, making changes in your life I know when the project releases, it's gonna have that same effect on a lot more different people.
We moving toward changing lives, man. And we definitely, like I said, the tour is gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be just like when you put a pebble inside of and you throw a pebble inside of a pond, it's just gonna expand.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's gonna expand because people are gonna reach out to us because there's mega churches out there.
Yeah.
I mean mega with congregations of 10,000 plus.
Easy.
It's local rappers that can't even get in front of 1,000.
Yeah.
So I think we really hitting the market. I hope everybody appreciate this project. We definitely ain't corny. Me, DJ Salt, Hot Mess Productions. We ain't corny. You could be true to God and not be corny. So that's what we
corny if you don't.
Yeah.
Stop being corny. Y'all stop being corny.
You ain't gonna have that the minister effect with this. I can promise y'all that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna wrap it up. But anything else you wanna holler at or give any shout outs? Any one loves to family, friends?
Yeah, much love to all my family, man, who has stuck with me from the beginning all the way until this point. You know what I'm saying? For everyone that was out there in the gym shooting with me, during practice. It's game time now. Much love and all the glory and honor to my Lord and Savior, who's ahead of my life. I wouldn't have been able to make it this far if it wasn't for him. And I don't want to take any credit for anything that he has done in me or through me. I'm just simply a vessel, and I'm on to reach as many people as I possibly can with this album. It's not about getting rich. We got jobs, we working, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we hurting for anything,
right?
But we know y'all hurting for something, a change, a peace of mind, and we're going to deliver that to you. Hallelujah.
That's it, bro. Any other shout outs or peace outs?
I want to give a shout out to RJ Messenger and his wife, man. Iron Empire. Y'all see it on me all of the time. Y'all need to go get y'all some if y'all don't got none already. Shout out to the whole 11, the squad, the 11, man. Tone Dixon, Ishmael Trainer, I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anybody who helped me get to this part, D. Will, Trey, everybody that I worked with musically, Brand New, Bangladesh Productions. Much love to all y'all, man. It's been a wonderful ride, and trust me, it ain't even over yet. We just getting started.
All right, man. I guess that's it. We out, man.
Yes, sir.
DOR on the way, y'all. Hot Mess Productions, DJ Salt, Shai Boogie. Be on the lookout for that.